Most leaders think talent is the most important business resource, yet a growing number of leaders lack confidence in having a workforce that can actually deliver against the current and future business goals they have. Talent scarcity is forcing leadership to reconsider growth priorities. Hi, I'm Jeff Doolittle, and I'm going to break down for you one proven way you can rise above the talent shortage. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel. The importance of human capital planning needs to be elevated to be equal with the emphasis placed on products and services within the business. Leaders that apply strategic workforce planning can deliver better results in the new normal. Globally, leaders are lacking the skilled employees needed to deliver on business strategies. This was predicted by Rainer Strack back in his 2014 TED Talk using a labor supply and workforce demand forecasting. In 2018, Korn Ferry predicted that by 2030, there will be a global talent shortage of more than 85 million people. A more granular look at this research indicates that the talent shortage will impact countries and industries differently. For example, if you're in the United States, the financial industry sector will be affected the most due to a lack of talent. They are projecting $435 billion in projected unrealized output. In line with these reports, Manpower Group's 2021 global survey of companies validated the crisis. They found 7 in 10 companies have talent shortages or are facing significant challenges in hiring. There is a growing trend in the U.S. that people are unable or unwilling to work. And according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the labor participation rate was actually going to decline to 60.4% for people 16 and older in 2030. Now, looking beyond the answers in new technologies such as artificial intelligence and robotics, leaders can rise above the talent shortage by applying the tools of practices of strategic workforce planning. In addition to the obvious need for companies to attract and retain and develop great talent, leaders need to proactively anticipate current and future talent needs. Today's evolving talent shortage is amplifying the gaps for organizations that have in the past, they've relied on a if you build it, they will come kind of mentality. It is time for leaders to get serious about strategic workforce planning. Strategic workforce planning is a dynamic process to ensure the business has the correct number of people with the right skills in the right places at the right time to deliver on current and future goals. Strategic workforce planning is different than operational planning in that it addresses both the organization's current and future strategic needs. The goals of strategic workforce planning are to produce a workforce with the right skills, able to meet the changing realities in the talent market and the shifting needs of the business in a cost-effective manner, avoid being surprised by a changing talent marketplace, and detect and prepare for mixed future realities in the crisis-driven business environment. Are you ready to get started? There is no one-size-fits-all approach to strategic workforce planning. The best approaches account for the unique context and culture of your business. It all begins with getting clear on your strategic business priorities. When those are clearly articulated, then you are ready to integrate the following fundamental strategic workforce planning steps into your planning process. The first up, role segmentation. Identify strategic roles based on their importance to the execution of your business priorities. As a general guide, identify roles that contribute the most value to the strategy. These roles would account for no more than 15% of the organization. Succession planning tools like the 9-box grid can actually be altered and used to help you segment roles within the business based on value and potential. Environmental scanning. Conduct quantitative and qualitative analysis of the internal and external workforce supply and demand. Advanced talent data analytics and tools like Talent Neuron can make this step more manageable and more robust by tapping into global talent location and competitive insights. Scenario planning. Consider a range of potential futures to improve the possibilities for future success in your business. Possible future scenarios might include unionization, competitive threats, availability of talent, or an economic recovery that could impact the workforce. The goal is not to predict the exact future, but prepare for likely possibilities. The field of strategic foresight provides answers for how leaders can become future smart. Once you have completed the steps that I've just described, you're ready to conduct a gap analysis and begin action planning. The final step then is to monitor and report on your plan and keep it dynamic to the changes in the talent marketplace and your shifting business strategies. It is always good to have a plan, and the best strategies are the ones that are created and then they're worked out in implementation. Strategic workforce planning is not an exact science. Companies can benefit from partnering with organizational development consultants that have significant experience and can save you time and avoid frustration from strategic workforce planning projects. Let's talk today about how we can help you achieve your goals with transformational executive coaching and organizational consulting solutions that work. If you've watched this video to this point, like it and share it with your friends.